Are ushe ochertzich. Waral kiche ubi.
This is the beginning of the ancient histories from a long time ago, here in Quiché.
Waral shchiqatzibachwi, shchiqatikibawi ochertzich.
Here we shall write, here we shall begin to tell the stories.
Utikaribal, ushenabal puch.
Of the beginning and the origin.
Ronochel, shban patinamit kiche.
Of everything that happened in Quiché.
Ramak kiche winak.
Among the Quiché people.
At the beginning of time, there was nothing. No fish, no birds, no animals, no people, no meadows, fields, forests, valleys, mountains, no seas, no lakes, no streams. The first event was the appearance of the heavens and those who lived within. From the heavens appeared Popol and Wuj. They were creators and makers, the helpers of the heart of the heavens. By the will of the heart of the heavens, Popol and Wuj created the earth. Popol and Wuj commanded the birds and animals to cry out and sing, each according to who they were. Invoke the names of the creators and makers, and thank the heart of heaven, who is also the heart of earth. Then the heart of heaven instructed the makers to create people who will honor them and will govern over the world and its creatures. They formed a man out of clay. The clay did not work, so they tried to make a human out of wood. At first, the wooden people were good, but they had no souls or any reason. They wandered aimlessly, forgetting about the creators and the heart of heaven. They were heartless and rigid, with no expression or feelings. So the heart of heaven brought forth a flood and wiped them all away. Then they made people out of yellow and white corn. Their skin was light and dark, and they spoke different languages. There were people who lived in the forest and had no homes. Their numbers grew, and many nations were created. And in this new world was good and evil, heroes and villains, those who lived above and those who lived below. The world celebrated the birth of the twins, born with the amazing ability to speak to animals.
What a strange and terrible dream I had. I am to be visited by a messenger. A messenger from the underworld. What do you have for me?
I bring word from the lords of Xibalba, rulers of the underworld.
I know them well. They are responsible for the death of my sons.
And now, it is your sons' children, your grandchildren, known far and wide as the twins. It is they who have now angered the Dark Lords with their shouts and footsteps. They demand the twins descend to the underworld.
Why? So your lords can kill them too?
You have 7 days.
Very well. I will give them the message. Go and tell my grandsons that the lords of Xibalba request their presence in the underworld. They have only 7 days.
Your grandmother sent me to tell you that the lords of Xibalba request your presence in the underworld. You have 7 days.
The lords of the underworld? What do you think they want?
I know what they want. They want to destroy us, just as they killed our father and uncle.
You are right, but we have no choice. Insect, return to our grandmother and tell her we have done as she has asked. Here, we will plant a cornstalk. If it withers, we have died. But if it sprouts, we are alive.
Lords of the Underworld, we are Gurakpu and Ishbalanke, known to the world as the Twins, and we have come as we are summoned.
Very wise of you to listen and obey. Do you know why we have called you here?
To destroy us, just as you destroyed our father and uncle.
Again, you are wise. You have angered us with your shouts and footsteps. But if you know this, why didn't you flee in fear?
We hope that in taking us, our sacrifice would spare our grandmother and the people of the earth.
You assume much.
It is only just.
But we are not. This is unfortunate for you. We do, however, enjoy the sport of game. So, we offer a challenge. If you succeed, we will free you. Lose, and the both of you and your grandmother will perish, along with the people. Do you accept?
If we do not accept?
You will die.
Then, we accept.
By early morning, as soon as the light of the sun can be seen, you will have for us 4 gourds filled with flowers, bouquets of red, white, and yellow chipilins.
We can do this for you, and easily.
No, not so easily. When you are locked in the knife house of Xibalba.
How are we supposed to find flowers? Locked away in this torture chamber.
We aren't. They have given us a challenge they can't possibly lose.
There must be a way.
Look! Black ants and army ants. Come here.
Take these gourds. Gather for us bouquets of red, white, and yellow chipilins. We will need them by morning.
Thank you. You have saved us.
Lords of the Underworld, we have the flowers that you demanded.
We see.
Now you must let us go.
Not yet. We have another challenge.
Another? Unfair!
You are in no position to argue. Now, try to survive in the Bat House.
Careful now. One hit with his wings and we are done for.
It's not the wings I'm afraid of.
Quiet!
You don't know who we are, do you?
Just leave us be, and we will find a way to free you.
Above this world is another, with juicy berries and fruit.
And many insects.
Or would you rather stay here, imprisoned under the earth?
The lords of the underworld had more challenges for the twins. They locked the boys in an ice house, but the boys cleverly had animals bring them wood for a fire. The lords tried to set a jaguar on them.
Stay down!
Spare our lives, and we will reward you with what you like to eat.
We are impressed.
You must let us go.
We will do as we like.
Again, you're being unfair.
A final challenge, then. We will play a ball game. If you win, we will let you go. If you lose, you will perish.
What are the rules?
Whoever has the most points by early morning, as soon as the first sliver of light can be seen, will be the winner. Let the game begin!
I'm getting tired, brother.
The game is tied for now. We just need to make one more point. Then we can keep them from making another point before the light appears.
I have an idea. Rabbit. After we make a point, take the ball and run away from here as fast as you can.
There it is, the light of the morning.
must let us go. You gave your word.
No! No! We banish you to the fires of the underworld!
Here is the sign. 2 withering stalks. My grandsons have been defeated. We are all now at the mercy of the lords of the underworld. Go away, beggars. I have nothing for you. The corn I have is withered and no good. Go away and leave me to my sorrow. How can this be?
We have defeated the lords of Xibalba.
They gave us many tests, but in the end we prevailed.
But how? I don't understand.
There are many things we cannot explain.
But know this, their evil power was no match for us.
The lords asked for our forgiveness, and we gave it to them, in exchange that their domain, the underworld, will contain sinners, the corrupt, the despondent, the wretched, and depraved.
You have avenged the deaths of your father and your uncle, and for this your names will never be forgotten.
And so, the twins were granted a great gift for their actions, and they ascended into the sky. Hun Achpu became the sun, and Ishbelanke became the moon.